The mission of the Boston Youth Symphony Orchestras is to provide the highest quality orchestral training for children in a very supportive and helpful environment that challenges them musically, but creates a community where they feel supported and can work together to play classical music.
BYSO has been short on space for a long time. So we'd been looking for new space that would suit a growing organization, but we had a bigger vision. We wanted to make sure that we found space that was going to meet the artistic excellence of this organization, allow us to grow, engage our community in ways that we couldn't before when we were in someone else's space.
So we began to look all over Boston, and we kept coming back to this particular location. And it was because we were working with Sasaki. They knew this building. They really respected this building right from the beginning and all through the process. It just started to feel more and more like this was the place. And this is the Avenue of the Arts, Huntington Avenue. This was the right place to be.
The building did not come without challenges. It's made of concrete, which is not particularly movable or changeable. So we had to do a lot of work to embrace a lot of things in the building. So it was really amazing to have partners like Sasaki who really heard us, really listened to us, and really brought us on the journey.
Kids play an instrument, but an orchestra's instrument is the space in which they play. And this was not designed in any way for an orchestra. This room looks gorgeous now, but it didn't look that way then. It looked very utilitarian, like an auditorium. There are acoustical treatments here. That was paramount to making the place work. Most importantly is that this wall did not exist here.
We're in the practice room hallway, which used to be the backside of the auditorium. So this wall was not here. And there was these concrete beams that we often called fins that it was natural to turn them into the practice rooms that we needed. We added walls, we added soundproof doors, and now there are 10 practice rooms all along this hallway. They're completely soundproof, so you can take a lesson in here and the orchestra can be rehearsing in the auditorium and you don't hear anything. There's no better view in the city of Boston in a practice room than here at the BYSO. So this was all open space. When the elevator went in, we were able to create 2 additional rehearsal spaces, one that's a little bit larger and one that's a little bit smaller. Downstairs is the Agozi rehearsal room, which is a critical space for us for smaller orchestras, when the orchestra is divided, or large rehearsal and lesson space. A year later, our kids have never sounded better. Our music director, our conductors comment on how this space has so drastically changed the learning experience for our students. We didn't expect to see how quickly these kids would be improving, growing, and just becoming better musicians.
I think it makes a huge impact on the kids. We've never had our own home, and this place creates a home where children feel like they can come and be part of a community that they love, and they see the name on the building. They have an affinity for coming in here, and we didn't have that in the past. And so now it has changed who we are and how we think about ourselves enormously. That impact right now will have a huge impact as the decades go on. We already see it after 1 year of being in here. It's like we were always here.